Top 10 Best Water Toys. Welcome to Tech Collective. Today we bring you the list of top 10 best water toys that will blow your mind.
Will blow your mind.
Over the long days of summer, the joys of the backyard swimming pool are numerous as temperatures inch upward. Nice ways to enjoy the pool are walking laps, lazily drifting on a float, or hanging out on a poolside lounger while slathered in sunscreen. But occasionally, you crave a little more fun. The only time of year you can spend nearly any minute outdoors is summer. The sun shines, the temperatures are pleasant, and the possibilities are limitless for enjoyable activities. And one thing everybody can't get enough of is having fun in the sun, whether it's a cove, a lake, a sprinkler, or a neighborhood fight with a water balloon. And there are a lot of toys out there that support water play for all ages, making it a little more exciting and entertaining for all. For summertime splashing ASAP, keep reading for 25 things you'll want to purchase. Swimming in the pool or relaxing by a lake is one perfect way to beat the summer sun. And if you're looking for a more enjoyable and engaging way to enjoy the water, then these exciting water toys would certainly have both children and adults energized and excited. Scooters and water weapons. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell to be notified of new content. Beginning with Manta Ray water toys on number 10. A modern water device intended to give you the feeling of fight when underwater is the Abyss board. The Abyss board has the shape of a manta ray and is designed to be driven underwater. Participants ought to be above water in most water activities, which is what makes the Abyss board so amazing. The board is preferably pulled at about 10 miles per hour behind a sail, but that velocity will actually be driven higher, as 10 miles per hour is terribly sluggish for someone over water. By using the two wrist handles, the board is steered. With protection in mind, the Abyss board has been designed. By pulling up on the floor, the rider will surface and has no chance of slipping and being injured. Number 9 goes to Water Totter. An amazing underwater version of Totter, the Water Totter pits two teams against each other. The $4,000 Water Totter is made from the same components used by the Navy SEALs in the inflatable boats used. 5 individuals handle their choice of 20 handles for leverage on either side. And if you'll have to blow up the Water Totter with an electric air compressor, the effort is well worth it. Think of the Water Totter like those massive inflatable castles that are just more fun when on water at a kid's outdoor birthday party. So instead of just lying on a lifesaver, for something a little more interesting, bounce around on this whimsical piece. Turbine toy boats sit on number 8. I assume it is a general consensus that motorized stuff is literally better than non-motorized stuff. It is also fair to assume that motorized floaties are safer than non-motorized floaties, I would imagine. The Excalibur motorized inflatable bumper boat is pretty similar to the most appropriate water ride ever. It features great-looking steering wheels, a 3-mile-per-hour top speed. What? Kidding. And for relaxed gaming, it is totally packed. I may see a kid being given the motorized inflatable bumper boat as a Christmas gift, and being used the most by parents. Occupying number 7 is Ocean Scooter. What's quicker than a scooter in the ocean? An inflatable, battery-powered electric boat that is fast enough to give kids a thrill and quiet and fun enough to play in a swimming pool for everything from polo to a good old-fashioned demolition derby. 2 or 3 Ocean Scooters, that's what. A Stone Ocean Scooter went on sale in Australia this month, but global availability will be available for the next Northern Hemisphere season. The Ocean Scooter comes with a shielded propeller frame, with a battery-powered display, a variable speed throttle, automatic power shutdown, maximum waterproof circuit protection, which is impenetrable to the fingertips of the user. And at $269 Australian dollars, it'll offer a very high bang per buck feature. Our number 6 is a pool volleyball set. For children and adults, a good game of volleyball is enjoyable. When the game takes place in a swimming pool, where cooling off involves little more than dunking your head underwater, it's much more enjoyable. In order to prevent your game from wandering around the water, the Intex Pool Volleyball Package contains everything you need: an inflatable disc, a net fixed to a floating base, and 2 anchors. This game will have lots of fun over the season, whether the volleyball players are intensely competitive or just have fun battling the ball back and forth. Fifth place belonged to car-inspired beach toys. It's scorching hot outside, and that means it will be great to get to a beach or pool stat. But without planning for this excursion properly, you don't want to just run there. Join the mini inflatables. This is the ideal fun to keep on hand at the pool. It will get you zooming into those waves in no time, a life-sized mini convertible. You should actually lie in its warm embrace for the less daring to get a tan whilst out on the beach. While children would still want to scream out inside the mini inflatables, if their parents fail to give up their seats, I wouldn't be shocked. The mini inflatables have a sophisticated style that will prove to adults irresistible. The mini inflatables were presented during the mini indoor drive-in cinema for the new Countryman in Italy, created by the Access Agency. Number 4 is underwater scooters. It certainly comes to mind to dream about playing in the pool when warming weather gets one to take a swim in the state of mind. Sea-Doo has introduced their Sea Scooter GTI to motor around in the water at 2.5 miles per hour to make it much more fun. You don't notice it in the water, and buoyancy can be changed to give you an even better experience, even if it weighs in at a whopping 18 pounds. If you are the brave kind, if you want to, you can even drag this sucker down to 100 feet. And you could even have a blast motoring them there with a large enough tubs. You can ride around for around 2 hours on one fee. Third place goes to amphibious scooter. Would you ever want James Bond? Do you live in places with a large body of water waiting for a decent time? Or do you just want something lightweight, realistic, and essentially able to travel absolutely on both ground and water? Gibbs Amphibians has the solution for you from the UK. Thanks to its 2 hub engines, this amphibious scooter could be used on land as a normal scooter and as a propeller for swimming. Super fun with the little ones. Young J.U. designed the skid scooter and received a Red Dot design contest. In each environment, Skid Scooter operates in quite different orientations and makes for 2 very distinct user experiences on one app. It is planned to facilitate the transition as smoothly as possible in all worlds. One swivel motion prepares the substance from the use of land to the use of water. Extreme Water Toys occupies number 2. This O'Brien Whiplash Towable is ideal for individuals who want the scramble to be dragged behind a boat without organizing the fight. The Whiplash Towable, valued at $80, weighs about 30 pounds and is almost 6 feet long. It literally deflates in seconds thanks to its wide-mouth Boston valve mechanism to make up for the weight. The curious, fun-seeking customer today is always searching for new ways to having fun and challenging their physical boundaries. Companies such as O'Brien realize this and have therefore come up with an entirely new sport. By offering enjoyable opportunities to represent a niche pool of competitors, other entities will follow suit. Number 1 is Propeller Pool Toys. Maybe a little different than what I learned to surf on is the Sea-Doo Sea Scooter. Those styrofoam boards are always pretty sweet. Looking something of an underwater adventure machine when you are practicing on your leg techniques, this nifty little thing softly propels you around the lake. The Sea-Doo Sea Scooter is, of course, not just among people who are learning to swim. It can also cater to the lazy person who has had too many afternoon beers for him to be bothered to exercise. Ah, Autumn, how I've been missing you. Hope you have liked the video. Comment down below which toy you liked the most.